Welcome to Bible Talk Insight. This week, we're diving into a story of near disaster, a nation on the very brink of civil war. And the trigger for all of it? Well, it wasn't a king or a battle, but a mysterious pile of stones. It's an incredible story of reconciliation that takes place right after one of the Bible's greatest victories. I mean, just imagine this for a second. After years, literally years, of unified struggle to conquer the Promised Land, the children of Israel are about to turn their swords on each other. It's just unbelievable. And the cause of all this? A massive, mysterious altar built right by the Jordan River. So let's dive into this story from the book of Joshua and see exactly what happened when a nation, fresh off a huge victory, almost completely destroyed itself from the inside out. Now, what's interesting is that our story doesn't start with conflict. It actually begins with a joyful farewell, a real mission accomplished moment. Okay, so you have the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh. They had fulfilled their promise to God and to their brothers. For years, they fought to secure the land west of the Jordan. And now, Joshua blesses them and sends them back across the river, back home to their families. But on their journey home, they do something that sparks a full-blown national crisis. It's an act that is completely misunderstood, and it threatens to unravel everything they just fought for. They build this huge, impressive altar. And what's really crucial here is where they build it, right on the border of Canaan. To the other tribes, it looked just like a copy of the sacred altar at the tabernacle, and that could only mean one thing: rebellion. You can just imagine the rumors flying. To the tribes back in Canaan, this looks like a blatant act of rebellion. It looks like they've set up a second altar, maybe even for a different god. In their minds, this is treason against the very God who just gave them the victory. Now, to their credit, before they just launch an all-out attack, the Western tribes send a delegation. It's led by Phinehas the priest, and their mission is pretty simple: confront their brothers and demand an explanation. And this, right here, this is the absolute heart of the conflict. What one group meant as a powerful symbol of unity, the other group saw as a profound act of spiritual betrayal. It's a monumental misunderstanding. Two totally opposite interpretations of the exact same action. But why jump straight to war? Well, you have to understand, their fear was rooted in recent painful history. They remembered the sin at Peor, an incident with idolatry that brought a terrible plague on the whole nation. And they hadn't forgotten the sin of Achan, where one man's disobedience led to a devastating military defeat. They knew from experience that the sin of a few could bring disaster on everyone. So Phinehas, he does not hold back. He delivers this powerful, direct accusation. He's not just accusing them of betraying their brothers, he's accusing them of rebelling against God himself. The stakes could not be higher. Now, this next part is the crucial turning point. How do the accused tribes respond? I mean, they could have gotten angry, defensive, prideful, right? But instead, they offer this heartfelt, humble explanation that changes absolutely everything. They explain that their real motive was actually a deep-seated fear of being forgotten. They were terrified that one day, future generations would see the Jordan River as a hard border and tell their children, "You have no part in the God of Israel." This altar was meant to be a permanent sign that would prevent that very separation from ever happening. And get this, they even gave the altar a name: Ed, which means witness. It was never, ever intended for sacrifice or worship. It was built to be a physical testimony, a witness between the tribes, a permanent reminder for all future generations that they were one people serving one God. And with this simple, powerful declaration, everything becomes crystal clear. This altar wasn't a symbol of division at all. It was a monument built to preserve their shared identity in the one true God. So this gentle answer, which was rooted in truth and its sincere desire for unity, completely diffuses one of the most dangerous moments in Israel's early history. You can just feel the collective sigh of relief, can't you? The delegation goes back, the armies stand down, and what could have been a tragic civil war turns into a moment of national celebration and praise. They thank God for preventing a catastrophe. Think about that. A simple, honest conversation accomplished what an army never could. By choosing to seek understanding before they jumped to condemnation, they literally saved their nation from destroying itself. This story holds such powerful lessons for us, doesn't it? It's about the danger of assumptions, about how quickly we can misjudge motives, and the critical importance of grace, of seeking to understand before we rush to condemn.
We invite you to explore this chapter with us in our main study. We're going to uncover how a gentle answer truly reflects the heart of Jesus and how it can bring so much healing to our own relationships. And hey, don't miss our daily breakdown reels on the Bible Talk Insight Facebook page starting this Sunday.